When flipping through the Bible looking for a verse related to faith, I came across a passage in Matthew that struck me. The preliminary text describes the story of how the disciples saw Jesus wither a fig tree using only his words. The disciples were astonished that Jesus was able to do so until Jesus responded with this verse. Jesus replied, "Truly, I tell you, if you have faith and do not doubt, not only can you do what was done to the fig tree, but also you throw yourself into the sea, and it will be done. If you believe, you will receive whatever you ask for in prayer." This passage from Matthew 21, verses 21 and 22, hit close to home for me because I recently experienced the power of faith myself. Faith is a complex thing, at least for me. I believed I had faith in Jesus for so long. I expected my prayers to be granted like wishes, as if God was some type of genie. I was baptized as a baby and grew up in Marin County, California, going to church with my family. However, it was not until I came to High Point University that I started to define what faith meant to me. I noticed my life change when I let God in on my decision to come to High Point. I was nervous to move across the country because I didn't know if I'd be likable or smart enough. I always had a hard time trusting myself because I thought I made bad decisions, but I didn't give myself enough credit. I'm an extremely intelligent person, always thinking about next steps. I had a terrible case of narcissistic isolation and thought only I had to carry my burdens for the rest of my life. But having faith that God would be with me through every step relieved my anxiety. Now I only get overwhelmed, but never doubtful. It is not weak to have faith. It gives me the strength to wither a fig tree without doubt. Faith does not mean give up and put your responsibilities in God's hands. You still have to move the pieces. Faith means letting God help you get to the final destination. He has a plan, and praying forms the partnership between you and the King. Big changes can swallow you whole if you let them, but you have to ground yourself in the pillars that are around you. My pillars consist of God, family, and friends. Through God, I have found my forever people. They showed up in my life before I even knew that I needed them. They have loved me unconditionally. They have become the pillars balancing my leaning tower of life. My friends support me, but I support them too. That is what makes our relationship so strong. It's a beautiful thing to see God working through people. Those around me have never radiated more than when they had faith that God would pick them up when they fell. God did that for me, and for that, I am forever grateful.